Fire Emblem Heroes.
Hello, hello. Good morning, everybody. And welcome to another Heroes and Chill Sunday. Hope you guys are all doing well. Congrats on redeeming first, Yuka. See you remembered about our daylight time change. But yeah, congrats on redeeming first, and welcome to you, and also welcome Clark. Hope you guys are all having a great Sunday so far. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm a little bit sleepy, a little bit tired, because I didn't sleep until like 3 a.m. last night. Because I was playing some Fae. I was playing some Fae until like 3 a.m. last night. Went to sleep, and then woke up at my usual time, so that's okay. I have a big cup of Vietnamese coffee that my dad made for me this morning, so I think I'll survive. But how are you doing too? How are you doing? Also, welcome Scrubbington. Welcome. Yeah, so I was last night, Two and I we were watching catching up on some anime. I think we saw the last episode to Sakamoto Days, at least the mid-season last episode, and we're gonna have to wait until, I think you said it was July before we get the next episode, right? And then we also watched Apothecary Diaries Season 2. Not the entire season, but as many episodes as there are currently available. So while I was doing that, I was doing some prep for SDS last night, and afterwards I did some playing and didn't sleep until very late. But sounds like you were doing some fraudulent duels last night. No. Quite the opposite. So you can see my username is Kieran. I also changed my opponents' names to Kieran, so it was mostly anonymous dueling basically. Fought a couple pretty tough opponents, including a gatekeeper, which I lost to, but I didn't really have an answer for the teams that I had to let through. So it is what it is, but yeah. Vietnamese coffee and doing well, thanks. Awesome. Yeah, Vietnamese coffee is some pretty strong stuff. You guys have never had it before. I usually drink my coffees black, but if I drink Vietnamese coffee black, my heart like races like crazy. It goes jumps up like many beats per minute, or whatever it's called, and I usually have to like tone it down, water it down, or add some other stuff in it. Thank you for the tier 1 sub, Tio. I appreciate it. 20 months, holy cow. Thank you so much. yeah, so that's why I think I'll be able to get through today, even though I am only going on about 6 hours of sleep. So yeah, vibrate into a new dimension. Yeah. If you guys ever get the chance, or if you guys are like big coffee drinkers, I guess if you guys are big coffee drinkers, you probably would have tried Vietnamese coffee by now. And you don't even have to go to Vietnam to try it. I'm sure you can order some coffee ground online. And yeah. So yeah, we're back to doing some Fae today. I don't think there's actually, I think there might be like a decent amount of stuff to do today. There's no Arena Assault because it is Summoner Duels week. So, oh, I've already done Pawns of Loki, so we don't have to touch that anymore. I dropped a tier last time, so I am trying to climb back up. It's so much easier to climb back up than it is to stay. There's a lot of tryhard people in the top tier, and I'm not one of those. So I usually escalate back and forth between the top and one below tiers. Hall of Forms today is the last day. I haven't quite gotten the exact build that I want, but I actually don't even really know what I want. So hopefully today will be kinder to us. And then I can show some of the duels that I had last night, that I did last night. They were pretty interesting. We'll take a quick look here. I don't think there's too much to talk about. A couple weekly revivals. I guess this one should be pretty interesting. Hall of Forms. This is kind of like, so you know how there's like two of them now, right? There's like the Revival Hall of Forms, which cycles through the most voted. It's the most voted Hall of Forms that comes back every now and then, right? And then we have the regular one where we are, which is what we're having, which is coming soon. Active on the 24th. So that's it. This is actually at reset. Pretty good lineup, I'd say, for everybody. Or I want to say everybody, but who knows? Maybe you guys don't need them. Guess I'm building a second. Yes, time to build a second Brave Tiki. I might actually try to build her too, because I've gotten quite a lot of merges on her, and I kind of neglected her, so I might try to build her. Crom, I feel like mine already has quite a lot of fodder, but and it shouldn't be too expensive for me to give him like all the skills he needs. So probably we'll skip Crom. Robin, I'm not really sure I want to build Robin. Pan here I think is the TT unit, right? So I'll probably build Pan. Is it Pan or Pen? I forget. I think it's Pan. Pan and Tiki is probably who I'll build here. Naga Erasure at the hands of Rug again? Wait, what? What do you mean by that, Clark? The speed build makes a return. Time to build Brave Tiki for me as well. Yeah, I think Brave Tiki for sure I'll build. And I think her name is Pan, right? I'll build those two. But who knows? If I get lucky, which I rarely get lucky with Hall of Forms, maybe I'll build Crom next. But we'll see. We'll see. Thanks too. Yeah, I thought it was Pan, and then I had second thoughts. I was like, was it Pen? But Pen doesn't sound quite as feminine of a name as Pan. Moving on, we have our Here Rises freebie. Everyone should have received a... Is it a unit? Yeah, I think we get we actually get like Hector as a unit. A lot of times when we get like the orb packs and stuff, we get a manual, which doesn't really make much sense because like, what if you want to use them, right? You're gonna have to force to like just use it as a as fodder, purely for fodder, not as the unit themselves. So, kind of wish they gave people the units whenever they buy the orb packs. But yeah, Hector should have been a unit, so you can use him, you can fodder him, and he'll still be in your barracks because he is an attuned unit. Trying to find some answers to tune Hector on A or D since he's walling my offense team at the moment. Yuka is suggesting Marissa and Valentine's Edelgard. I'm not sure Scrubbington has those. Hector is actually one of the easier ones for me to take down in terms of like far saves. I think the biggest problem with him is his stone veins, and there's like, I think there's like different ways you can deal with it. The way that I've been sort of dealing with it is I hit them with a healer that has the miasma C skill, and that kind of wipes away all of his stone tiles and even any visible buffs that he has, and then he's a lot easier to kill afterwards. But I understand that not everyone will have that tech, so you might have to try and find other ways to do it. Those are 2 units I don't have much for recent units. Yeah, see if you can build a... I hope you have like a Lin ring, or you have the Lin ring, and it's only a matter of giving your healer miasma, and you should be able to take him down. But yeah, how are you guys using your Hector? I think I already used him to fodder off some skills, but yeah, he's still a pretty good unit, even if he falls off, which he will eventually. He is at the very least a fodder factory which you can use to duplicate stuff. But yeah, let me know if you figured anything out with that, Scrubbington. Waiting until I get FOMO manual from codes. Yeah, FOMO will be good. You can fodder him for... What does he have? I think he has Wily, right? Or no, I think he has Shield Fighter. Shield Fighter, or maybe Wily. Actually, Wily comes on Hector, so it's not Wily. It's probably Shield Fighter. Ponzaloki, we already did that. Arena. New Heroes Return. This time around, this banner actually kind of sucks. I am trying to pull for some more Hortensia merges. Not merges, but like copies, so that I can duplicate Ice Lock more, and some of the new healer skills, like Call to Serve. But otherwise, this banner is kind of poopy. It's like a mix of tuned rearms and also ascendeds. I think the previous one that we had was all attuned and all rearms, which made it pretty nice to pull on. But this one kind of sucks. I was getting pretty close to killing with Winter Female Shells, but it requires so much. Yeah. It's tough to do well nowadays as a solo unit. You need quite a lot of support. But hopefully you have maybe the pieces to build a miasma healer. Some other tech, which maybe if you stick around long enough you'll see, is Glittery Miasma is also pretty good with that tech. I actually got the idea from Wanda, who doesn't seem to be here today. But glittery miasma, or there's a healer special, glittery light or something like that. It inflicts the flash status. So if you can get that to proc, you basically disable any armors that don't have NCD in their kit, which is most armors. And the miasma will clear tiles, will remove any visible buffs, and make them a lot easier to kill. But yeah, once we get to AR, maybe I'll show that off. It's pretty neat tech. Summon Duels S has started. So that's nice. I mean, not nice. most people probably don't like SDS, so let's skip that. We have new heroes, Attuned Alm and Rearmed Nui Baba. All these heroes from this mysterious game that we may or may not eventually play. Shadows of Valentia. Oh, what the heck? Okay, that's not good. Is my thing charging? Uh-oh, that's not good. Give me 1 second. Okay. Alright, that's not good. I even bought like a new adapter to stream with, so hopefully everything is okay. Deadly Miasma is the only thing that applies miasma tiles, right? So I would have to build a flyer healer. Yes. I think Valentine's Dimitri applies it as well, but no one has him. Yeah, if you don't have Valentine's Edelgard, or if Scorpion doesn't have Valentine's Edelgard, he probably doesn't have Valentine's Dimitri. But hopefully, I think miasma should be a lot more common now. And if it's not, maybe check the codes to see if you have it. Anyways, Almond Nui Baba, I did some polls here. It's actually really hard to find units to give his Echo skill to. So he has Lull Echo, which, as it sounds, lulls buffs, visible buffs, and also inflicts a attack speed, defense, res, daunt. Based on the number of bonus effects on the foe, which is not really that big of a deal. With the neutralizing visible buffs is probably more what you want it for. But really hard to find someone to give that to. So maybe over time there'll be more units that could use it. But it's finally a good option for some calves. If you guys have some old cav units that you want to make good again, this will be a perfect skill for them to have. Give Lollicult to Sigurd with Blazing Wind. I thought about that, Yuka, but I haven't committed yet. I have not committed that yet. You have a few A-Tree manuals to fodder miasma. Nice. Okay, awesome. Nui Baba, what did she have? Mounting Fear. So this is interesting. They kind of they kind of packaged Bane, rearmed Soph's Bane into a B skill. Not sure how much I dig it, but it's a thing now. And she also comes with Time Pulse Helm. which is basically a variant of the I don't even remember what it's called now. The attack speed one. This one's attack res. SOV when? Good question. Good question. I actually took the day off on Friday, hoping to put some time into the overlay and stuff, but I got a little distracted. Glorp. It'll happen. It'll happen. But I don't even know when it'll happen yet. I didn't manage to pull Noma, but I think that's okay. Both him and Jesse are permapool units, so we are glorping. Glorp some more. But yeah, I didn't get a Jesse. I didn't get a Noma. But again, that's okay. That is okay. And yeah, I think that's it. That's as much as I'll talk about. Let's do some quick content first, and then we'll jump into maybe some AR. Okay, so we've got a couple banners today. Let's do... Oh, we have the arena tickets. Let's do the arena ticket. See if we can't pick up a Garrick. What color do you guys normally pull on nowadays? I know they added like a bunch of new units with this new arena ticket. Oh hey, it's Edelgard, everyone's favorite Fire Emblem character, right? Speed Edelgard, alright. We might build a Speed Edelgard for fun. Yuka says red. Tio also does green, nice. I like my dark-haired Swordmaster ladies. The only one that... I guess the only one that I really want in red are the Bylus. At this point, the Ruptured Sky... There's so many like better skills, better specials than Ruptured Sky, but if I get like extra ones, I'll either merge them or feed them to like my really older units. But red's good, I guess. I've been pulling green lately for arena tickets, nice. Anything in particular from green that you guys are looking for? For me, it's Garrick. I don't know why. I still want to merge him, but if we get him, it's a good day. And hit Fire Emblem game 3 houses on Nintendo Switch. By the way, we're getting pretty close to the Nintendo Direct, right? I think it's like first week of April. We get a Nintendo Direct for the Switch 2. And we might even get news about a new Fire Emblem game. Because I'm sure they'll talk about some launch titles to go with the Switch 2. Surely they'll announce FE4 remake. It could be a remake, but I very much prefer if they do a I think I have a Copium emote. I thought I do. Yeah, I do. Maybe it's not one of the free ones. I'll adjust it later, but I do have a Copium emote. Yeah, FE4 remake for sure this time. No, I very much prefer if they give us a new FE game. It'll definitely extend Faye's lifespan by a couple more years if they do. So that is what I'm hoping for. Let's go red. Get Gale Force fodder. Oh. That's not Gale Force fodder. I believe this is actually Red Feud.
Hey, trifle with me and you'll live to regret it.
Red Feud. The feud skills are interesting. They make their comebacks every now and then. Whenever we get a new unit that has crazy support. Oh, is it Edelgard? Oh, nice.
I'll cut that dastard Walhart down myself.
I didn't
swear
even
it before the gods.
I didn't even notice it.
Boast your victory. When you win, make damn sure everybody hears about it.
Okay, I can actually hear it a little bit, but I think she does a good enough job differentiating Flavia from Edelgard, unlike certain voice actresses or voice actors. Totally not looking at you, Ike, or so not Ike, Greg Chun. Totally not looking at you. We gotta go blue here, right? Most value if we pick them up. New game, they could call it Thracia 776. Oh man. That would be my dream come true. But there's no way they're gonna remake 776 Thracia before they remake Genealogy. So... who has the best fodder out of everyone here? I still find it very funny that the only tactics skill, tier 4 tactics skill they gave us is for speed. It's like they've forgotten about all of the other stat buffs. But no, I think they actually need to like make this change this. If they give us like a new tactics, they need to make it so that it works with maybe 3 or less allies. Because two is pretty darn restrictive. Or, you know, they could give us like a completely different line. That would be pretty cool too. Okay, let's go for Tiki. I don't believe mine is plus 10 yet. Tiki seems like a top. Let's go top. Do you have any recommendations on how to... Damn it. His silhouette's so similar to Brave Soren's. Got you baited. What was I saying? Do you have any suggested builds for Tiki, Yuka? If you do, I'd love to hear it. Okay, let's do some Aether Raids. So, I'm actually trying out a new defense this week, and when I actually say try, I copied from one of my friends, and it's been working out pretty well. Pretty well. Let's check out the replays. Okay. Sure, some of you guys might have seen this layout before, because Fate is a pretty small world, and we all probably have like the same friends. What to mention about this? So I guess Yunaka is one of the key nukes on this team. She has quite the range with her warping plus pass ability. The other one is Athos. He's not as much of a nuke. He's definitely tankable, but Unaka can jump here, rally him, and then she can actually attack whoever is down here. Tree Man I have in this season, in Anima season, because there's no one else who can do his job at the moment, which is to assign decoy, inflict assign decoy on the opponent. So he's here. Hathorn, she's in season. Same with Freyr and Athos. Can you guys guess who my reinforcement unit is? I'll give you... I don't know what I can give you. If you can guess right, I'll think about it, what I can give you, but you have to guess before someone shows up. Alright, so Nidhogger, Erica, Kaya, Vale, and Aether here. So the thing I like about this defense is that there's really not a lot of room to hide. You could try to bait on this side, but if you put all your units here, you're gonna get hit with Larather. If you try to bait over here, you also get hit by Larather. So it's pretty hard to hide from Unaka. Alright, New Year's Aether. Alright, let's see. We'll see. We'll see. If we even get to turn 3. Yeah, some of these we probably won't get to turn 3.
Just wanted candy.
Oh, rip gnaw.
Time to finish the job. Let me forget.
I like when she switches her voice from serious to non-serious. Or sorry, from non-serious to serious. This one I think we might actually get to turn 3, so we have one guess. Is it New Year's Aether?
I'm not alone. With every
Snack?
fight,
I guess we'll see. Because I think this is gonna get to this is gonna go to turn 3 here.
Must we fight?
Cool. Deer surviving goat. Is it Aether or is it Sneck? Or is it someone else?
target acquired. So
Save your words. Not enough training.
Nice. Good job, old man. It is Snake. It is Snake.
do not suffer.
Good job, Clark. I'll think about something I can give you.
So I am a defect.
I think Aether was a pretty good guess. The placement was kind of in the middle of where you would think most people would be by turn 3, so
Needed more training.
yeah. I was actually, it took me quite a while to, I mean, Snake was always like a good unit to put because she's so hard to kill. Like the mythic one's already very hard to kill, so what's worse than like one snake, two snakes, right? So I actually have a snake with pass and Selic Ring. I think I changed up her build throughout the week, but pass Selic Ring so that she can just warp anywhere and take out your back lines. Some other units that I was sort of contemplating using was tuned Erica. I got this idea from I think Wanda, who ran her for a bit. Just a random unit that pops out with Vantage is pretty scary, especially if you can't take a hit and kill them back. But I think the reason I went with Snake, well, it was mostly because I was doing some testing with Valentine's Edelgard, and she actually surprisingly takes down Erica. And I'm sure Valentine's Edelgard can take down Snake as well, but she just seems like the more more scary unit to run. Alright, Shara, Sigurd, Nidhogg, Naka, Olir, and Aether. One thing I also liked about this particular layout is that you can actually stick the catapult here in lane 4. It's one of the more popular lanes that people hide their safety fences in. So you could technically snipe it for free. You just need to hit it for ranged, and then maybe do like a repo with someone. But could be pretty annoying. Is this Sigurd going to be a turn 1 trap gamble? Nope. Nope. Was not a trap gamble.
You're dead.
That inspires a salty rematch more, yeah.
I will fulfill my duty.
I don't know if you guys saw from the last replay, or if the last person even stepped on any of the gravity traps. But, let's see. What build do you run for Enoch on this defense?
Our bonds are strong.
I think I changed out her kit. I gave her Speed Taker and also Fatal Smoke. So not exactly cheap. Speed Taker's on a few units now, and Fatal Smoke, it's still pretty rare. The pre-fodder's only on a seasonal, and there's actually quite a few units that have the tier 4 one, but feels bad to like spend four inherits on one particular skill line, right? But yeah, I gave her Speed Taker and Fatal Smoke. The she comes with Disarm Trap or something like that, right? Which makes no sense for her to run on defense, because you can't bring like your own traps on offense. That'd be hilarious though if you can, though. You have a unit that builds traps, and if your opponent steps on them, they get like the same kind of thing happening to them. Ends their turn, or hits everyone with splash damage. It'd be pretty tough for them to implement. Surprisingly tanky.
Fool.
So you guys gonna see the saviors change up in a couple replays. And that was because I was also checking out some other friends' defenses, and I found
We're done here.
different units were a lot more bulky. Like I had a lot more trouble killing them as a far save and near save, so I ended up changing up the units in a couple replays.
Perish in flame!
It's not your fault. See?
Surprisingly gets a lot of kills. If he attacks the right unit. If he attacks the right unit, he'll like pretty much kill them. Snake, Lin, Sather, Plume, Unaka, and Alm. Alm is sort of the unit, he's like the new kid on the block. I was actually trying to tech for him this week, which is why the saviors were changing. Why I changed the saviors. I really didn't like that he disables the defensive special triggers. So if he had Lin Ring, there was a good chance that Formortis will go down. I think he needs a bit of support though, maybe like Catria support, but he can definitely take out the Formortis. Hey, welcome Delbox. When the nuke can only kill squishies, yes. That's the world we live in. I'm not sure what happened here. I think they didn't notice their fence didn't cover the right side.
I will fulfill my duty.
Damn.
You didn't notice Athos having Sigurd. Yeah, I think at this point you should be checking rings and stuff. I'm guilty of not checking sometimes, especially in SDS when there's a time crunch. But yeah, in Aether Raids you should definitely be checking for the rings. Otherwise, we'll be in for a bad time.
Describe the pain.
Getting more into the habit of it since getting back into AR. Yeah, I mean, the emblems have been out for quite some time, and if you don't check, then it's your fault at this point.
You're dead.
The other day I forgot Duma breaks building. Oh.
I knew it.
Oh. Did you forget he breaks buildings, or that he breaks like adjacent buildings if there's no building in his lane? Because I think most people can probably remember he breaks buildings. But I think ever since his refine, he also breaks adjacent buildings. If
Why must we fight?
he basically guarantees something gets destroyed, which is nice. Oh yeah, we have Japanese Alm here at the moment because the voice actor strike is still happening, apparently. I think the other day I was in Delbox's stream, and I was also asking when the strike is going to be over, because it feels like it's been going on for quite some time. I wonder if they'll even let us know when it's over and when all of the English lines are back in the game. But also that some people would very much prefer to have Japanese voices. And in a lot of games they have that option where the audio, the voice lines is all Japanese, but you still play in English.
I will fulfill my duty.
I have to be honest though, the few units that we've gotten in Japanese is kind of making me wish we did get an option to play with Japanese voices, because I feel like they just do like a much better job. No offense to like the English voice actors, but there's just something about the voice acting. I think it's more, how do I say it? They're much better at expressing their emotions or giving them more character, if you know what I mean. I swear after Safety Fence 2 release, people have lost even more brain cells. I mean, the game's getting complicated, more and more complicated over time. Some people just don't care. Some people just don't care. Oh. Honestly, if it wasn't for the strike, I would have been like perfectly fine with English voices. Because compared to many years ago when voice acting was only starting to become a thing in the West, it was a lot worse than it is now. A lot worse. So there, Claude couldn't do it. Oh, I changed up my saviors. I don't know if you guys noticed. I actually benched for Mortis, which is funny because I gave him I gave him some new skills. I swapped him away from. I basically switched him away from Shield Fighter Aegis because of Ulm. I didn't want to get cheesed by Ulm. So I gave him Wily, and I gave him Sturdy Beast. But I ended up swapping Rhea to be the far save, which kind of sucks because I really liked the end turn gimmick from Mortis. But from some testing of my friend's defenses, Rhea was pretty hard to kill. She was a lot more hard to kill. She was a lot more difficult to kill than for Mortis. At least for me when I was doing my testing. So I swapped in Rhea as the first save, and I'm actually running Red Snake here as the near save. I built her to tank the Brave Valentine Edelguards. I missed EN voices. Genshin got hit hard. Wait, what happened? What happened in Genshin? Free Miracle activate the entire turn as long as she's above 1 HP. You're talking about Rhea, right? Yeah. But yeah, I built the Nidhogger to basically tank the Edelgards. Even after like 3 rounds, if somehow Valentine Edelgard doesn't die, she still can't take down the Edelgard. But yeah, Claude couldn't do it. Couldn't take down the Araya. Okay, this was an interesting replay. We have, whoops, this is Chinese Kirin, by the way. You can tell by the I can tell by the name that this is probably a Chinese player. Brings in the Dew. Brings in the bar tray. And then he has the mythics. I'm not sure what they were expecting here. Basically, Genshin has this thing called Archon Quest. It's like the mainline story. Usually it's fully voiced, but then the strike happened and now you gotta guess how it went. Ah, I see. You actually have to read the subtitles, right? How dare they make you read in a video game? Crap, I forgot to do Ponza Loki today. Good luck. Good luck, good luck.
Forgive me.
Genshin has a lot of text. Is the story good though in Genshin? I don't know if my brother still plays FateGo, FGO.
No, but how?
But the one thing I like whenever I ask him about Fate, sometimes at one point I had thought about maybe getting into FateGo, and he keeps telling me that the story is like really good in FGO. So a lot of text is okay, I guess, as long as the story is good. But if the story is not good, then yeah. How dare they make us read the last two episodes of Apothecary Diaries? Yeah, I think the strike also affected the anime. I think that's the reason why there's like a 2-episode lag. Because I was sort of looking for the dub when the season 2 started, and it wasn't there, so I had to read the subs when I watch my anime. Can you imagine? But with Sakamoto Days, which we're also watching, the dub comes out on the same day that the dub and the sub come out on the same day. Celica Ring, Cancer Snake reinforcement. Yeah, I mean I kind of got the idea from from SD. I think it was last week when I was doing some SD on stream, and I thought it was very incredibly annoying if you can't take out the snake and you can't hide from her. It's yeah, it is what it is. The one thing I did though is I actually swapped out the pass. I think she loses quite a lot of bulk if you have to run pass. So, yeah. Can you give her obstruct? I could, but I ended up giving her Hardy Bearing since no one else on my team runs it. So, yeah. there's not a lot of units that people run on offense that have warp blocking. So I think that was another reason I ended up swapping out the pass. Like in SD, you can kind of expect people to bring it, but in ARO, it's still pretty rare. Very good if you get past the third nation. Imagine watching dubbed. Can't be me. Hey, I actually quite enjoy watching dubbed anime. Some people will disagree, but I enjoy it. Scrubbington, if you're still here, this is how. This is basically a copy paste of my Hortensia's build. I agree with fellow Glorp enjoyer. I need to look up Glorp. I don't know what this this alien cat is supposed to represent. Anyways, Glitter of Light. Glitter of Light. This is to inflict the flash. The one tough thing about Elamine is that she doesn't have slaying.
I pray that God will grace you with good fortune.
She doesn't have slaying in her preference staff. So you can't you could technically run her preference staff and do the same build, but you'll need to find like another way to quickly charge up her Glitter of Light. Assuming you need the flash effect. Flash is pretty good, especially if the savior's running Hardy Bearing and your Lin can't snipe through them, can't desperation kill them. Glitter of Light is pretty useful.
There is always a light.
But yeah, I guess the key things you'll want to have if you want to build a similar healer: Deadly Miasma and Lin Ring on the healer.
May God bless us all.
Not sure if you have a Hortensia. If you have a Hortensia, she's rearmed, so you could give her the Charmer. Give her the Charmer. This has slaying. Quicken Pulse. It brings Glitter of Light to 1 charge. And she should most likely be able to proc it in 1 round of combat.
I am the last goddess to descend upon the land. Is that truly what people say?
But yeah, in most season I actually run Hortensia. I've been re-blessing her back and forth, and then I got the idea from Wanda to basically turn her into an Astra Hortensia, so now I don't have to re-bless them around. Let's do 2 singles today. Give you guys some bit more content. Heyu. Heyu. Okay, you don't get my fence. So they have a circle, but they don't have, you know who. So this can only be, you know who. Surely it's Donald, yes. But we're gonna get a Mythic Donald at some point. Alright, so I'm actually not really sure how to approach this because the way you would normally beat Fjorm is having like a miracle, like a drive miracle to make sure your Lin lives, but I don't have a... I was too lazy this week to build to re-bless everyone, so I only have one of my 2 Lin comps, and I think she actually dies here. Just settle smash? Yeah, I was thinking about that. I think it's very doable. Let's check rings. So Celica ring on the rather interesting. That's actually not a bad idea because if you hit someone with assigned decoy, one of your weaker melee units with assigned decoy, he'll definitely take them out. I punt Timera at teams and win. Is she still like really good as an Omni tank? How does she do against Len and the like? Yeah, I think we're gonna have to punt her in Edelgard here.
Utterly shameless.
Oh, I didn't even update the... I didn't even update this lineup. Ratatosker. Ratatosker is still on this team because she was bonus the last Astra season. So that's why she's here. How do I punt here? Because there is warp blocking, and Edelgard will not be able to get up to Rhea here. It's kind of tricky based on how I have everybody. Hey, welcome Yinkin. Welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're enjoying your time off. Or hope your vacation was good if you're back. How do I do this? I think I can test the trap. Spend like a turn to test the trap. And then... So I'll move here, dance, and then smite her in. I think this one is probably most likely the real trap. This is most likely the real trap. Because what I could do is I can move her here, dance. If it's fake, I smite, and then I get a free kill. If this is fake, or sorry, if this one's real, I don't know how to explain it, but I have a feeling this one is probably real. Any Kanto control? No. It's pretty hard to fit Kanto control. On a team these days. Especially when you're like slotting off-season mythics and running a bunch of armors, it's tough to fit any any melee units anywhere. But yeah, I think I'll just test the trap on turn 1. If it's fake, I can actually go in right away. If it's real, I think I'll just have to back off. Real or fake?
I see your plan.
Ooh,
I'll do it.
interesting.
What?
It's fake.
Well then.
Yes. Well then. I am also a brave Vettel enjoyer, as you can see.
Your story is over.
Okay, I think I have to be a little careful because I need Sakura to be within 6 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Know that I'm grateful.
Show me the way.
If I don't, she cannot warp out.
I see your plan. Well then.
Let's take out the...
I am grateful.
It's like one of the few ways you can give her brave. Totally not cheating, by the way. Let's actually take out the Larother next, because if we take him out,
I see your plan.
I can actually warp in.
A festival, huh?
Know that I'm
Let's
grateful.
take out the...
Behave yourself.
Every idol in AR is or was cheating.
Ah. I'll do all I can.
See, I like it when there's kind of a theme to certain characters. Freyr obviously does his cleansing. Hathrin does the nectaring,
Well then.
and then Edelgard does
I
the
see your plan.
wrecking.
Speak.
Okay, I can't trap.
Know that I'm grateful.
I can't trap you, so I'm just gonna kill you.
Behave
Dimitri's
yourself.
theme is being good for a week. Being good for a week. Being fodder, I guess.
Well then.
Being fodder is also good. I think the winter one had what was that skill? Prime? Prime 4?
I see your
The
plan.
Valentine's one has Haze Slice.
Your story is over.
Yes, and no quarters. Can't forget that. You have nothing.
Very well. Is anyone hurt? Let's enjoy this.
Pretty chill.
Close
Pretty
your
chill map.
eyes.
Pretty chill. I guess we'll see. I mean, it has to be what's his name? Yeah.
Know that I'm grateful.
This was not a surprise.
I am grateful.
Athos. I was having a brain fart there.
Why not? Yes! Close your eyes. Show me the way.
Well then. Behave yourself.
I swear, if we do get like a Mythic Donald in the future, I will give all credits to you for dreaming that up, Yuka. He does have a alt, doesn't he? We have 2 Donalds in the game, and IS can easily make it 3. Okay, let's do one more, and I'll probably switch over to. Oh wow, this is I thought this was the Fallen Minion, but this is OG. Hey, at least they, I was expecting a super outdated defense here. This is already... Okay, he doesn't get my fence, which is great. Doesn't get my fence. What do you mean outdated? No, I mean, when I saw the Ninian, if this was like Fallen Ninian, I would have been okay, maybe it's gonna be a legit defense. Not that this isn't legit, but if you're running something like this in 2025, I thought maybe it would have been a really old defense. That's what I meant. So no saves, no rings on anyone too. So whoever shows up here will probably have the ring. Let's do some shooting.
Judgment is passed.
Let's do some shooting. I think I can actually get the fence to proc with Yunaka here. I just need to be able to hit her with Ice Lock, which I think is doable.
A favor, leave it to me.
There's no Celica ring on the team.
Emblem, engage.
There goes Mythic Donald again. Yeah, I think if I can get Ice Lock on Yunaka.
Yunaka here.
Oh, someone have or block? Oh, no, never mind. You can't even. Why did I think she could just warp up and smack her?
Give me an order.
Oh, it's because of this. I think I was thinking that traps also counted towards towards her warping.
Is it time?
But I will have my...
What you need?
I will have my kill.
Speak.
So there's nowhere she can warp that will hit anyone, so my fence should still proc
I'll
here.
do it. Let's go.
Speak.
Leave it to me. A favorable wind.
What?
What do you mean you can't hit Celica from your spot?
Leave it to me. Let's go. I will go.
So I guess this is not like a really good show of the tech. But I got the miasma tile to show up, at least.
Give me an order. A favorable. Leave it to me.
Okay. It's not a very difficult defense,
Astra Storm.
but I guess kind of expected since we're sandbagging. I think after
Why not?
after
Let's go.
SD, if I feel like it, maybe we'll do some more AR. But for the time being. Oh, a Aether. Interesting. I didn't see if she had the Celica ring or not. Not that it matters.
Unaka here.
The only reason Yunaka's on the team is because she's bonus.
Close your eyes. Speak.
And because I wanted to use her. So, that's why she's on the team.
A favorable wind.
Speak. Is it time?
I will go. Leave it to me. Speak. What you need? I will
No,
go.
let's get Yunaka to kill.
Let's go. Give me an order.
Alright. Easy AR.
Ha!
Comfy. Okay. We might get hit during stream. And if we do, we'll rematch them if they beat the defense. Before we jump into Summoner Duels, I didn't do Hall of Forms yet, so let's do this. So here's my luthier that I'm trying to build. I was sort of thinking about swapping out the resonance for like a cultist strike. Cause like based on his kit right now, he only has like 50 HP if he's plus 10. Which I don't think I will plus 10 him anytime soon. So not sure I like the resonance. I also want to swap out the pulse deploy. I was initially doing like a res build on him. I think I had like crystalline on him to boost up his res. I had a res refined T-time set, but then I decided to go speed on him, so let's see what we get for Luthier.
Springtime fun!
I guess the only other unit I was trying to build, and I think she's as good as I want her to be, so my Paula will probably get exported. She's got the... I think momentum is probably what she wants in her B. But I picked up Detect, which is also pretty good, I guess. Has someone like punt her and hit them with the Detect and then murder them.
Like this?
Lovely weather. I'll handle
Oh,
it.
that's not Luthier.
For our future.
I've trained for this.
Already
Where
done.
to?
A solid move.
Did you guys get everything you want on your Reformers?
Will this suffice?
Let's turn off the animations here, so we can speed through it a bit.
I wonder.
Oh, indeed.
It's already done.
For our future.
Speed run. Still working on holoforms for Paula and possibly Rip Luthier.
I'll handle it.
I heard not complaints, but a lot of people were saying how it was kind of odd that they gave us a tuned Alm as legendary Alm is getting his run in the holoforms. But I don't think they can do anything about that because... Ooh, I think Time Pulse Edge? I think I'll take this. Because this at least gives him some more speed. Attack and speed. I think I'll take that over Pulse Deploy. I picked up the Assault Force for her. Is it actually good for her?
For our future.
Cause the two stats that it gives you is like attack and speed, right? But she doesn't really use the speed
Surely
well.
not.
Where to?
Okay, this is gonna be tricky.
I wonder.
Like this?
Oh, indeed. I've trained for this.
If he doesn't die to Roy here, I think he's gonna die to Julia.
Surely not. Oh, indeed.
For our future.
It's already
Kind of sad,
weather.
but I think it's gonna happen. So let's. I can't even. I can't even.
A solid move.
Surely not.
I wonder.
Where to?
I've trained for this.
It might be kind of tricky to get a kill for Luthier here.
Where to?
Surely not.
Like this?
I'll handle it.
I knew it. I knew it. I freaking knew it. It is speed or defense, and it lets her replace Clash with Excel. I think you usually, like nowadays, I think you want Excel over Clash, like regardless.
Oh, indeed.
Okay, how are we gonna do this?
Lovely
I
weather.
For our
wonder.
future.
It's already done.
I've trained for this.
He's gonna die.
Where to?
I just know it.
I
He's gonna die
wonder.
here too.
A solid move.
Surely
I'll
not.
handle it.
Like this?
I think we have to sack Delthea here. Yep. No!
Oh, indeed.
I wonder.
Lovely weather. It's already done.
I've trained
For
for
our
this.
future.
Hey, thanks for the S-Rank redemption, Sinful. And for petting and feeding Sami.
Surely not.
Hope you're doing well today. Welcome, welcome.
I wonder.
Wow.
A solid move.
You can tell some of the units are like dated by how they still die to like Gen 1 units in in holoforms. Just woke up, nice. Nice. Glad to hear you're having a sleepy Sunday. Nothing I want here. Lagu's friend can mages learn that Lagu's loyalty? I think they can, right? Not that his speed is like high. Also, thank you for the follow. Poco. I think I'll call you Poco if that's okay. Thank you for the follow and welcome on in. Yeah, I was asking if mages can learn Lagu's loyalty, and I think they can. I mean, based on this, only infantry. The only requirement is that you're infantry. Just Poco is fine? Okay, awesome. I wasn't quite sure how to pronounce if it was one word. But welcome on in. How's your holoforms going? And did you get everything you want? We got one last stamina here, so let's see if we can't pull a miracle here. I think the build's already pretty good. I'm fine with Resonance. I think I would have preferred. I think I might have preferred a Cultist Strike. I guess let's give the last one to. Let's actually give the last one to Paula.
I'll handle it. Where to?
Like this?
Oh, indeed.
See if we can't get Assault Force. I'm okay with Detect though, because if anything, I can just use her as a the tech bot.
I wonder.
I've trained for this.
It's already done.
Surely not. I've trained for this.
For our future.
I'll handle it. I wonder.
Alright, let's see if we get lucky here. By the way, is Haze Slice in the pool yet? Because I don't think I've ever seen it. Ooh, potent. Potent. No, I don't think potent is good for her, unfortunately. She's very, very slow, and even with the 25 speed adjustment, I don't think she really can get the potent follow-up. I guess it depends on like who she hits. Yeah, no, I don't think this is good for her because there's also that adjustment for brave attacks too. Well, desperation. Speed defense -4. Initiates combat, neutralizes effects that prevent units follow-up attacks during combat. And also if number of spaces from start to finish is greater than or equal to 2. Or units HP is less than 75%. You can make a follow-up attack with foes. So sadly, no assault force or momentum. Unfortunate. I guess yeah, this is going to be the final form for Luthier. I'll probably give him Spring May's weapon. I don't think I have a spare one, but it's probably his best in slot at the moment. That, or you have to give him an arcane weapon, which I'm not quite sure I want to commit yet. This is my Paula. Not the best build, but like I said earlier, at the very least I can use her to inflict detect on people in Arena Assault or something. Not very lucky these days with holoforms. Some people finish building like all 4 units on day 1. And here I'm struggling to build just 2 of them. Okay, let's check out some SDS replays, shall we? Alright, so this is what I was running for SDS. Surprise, surprise. Erosion on every single captain. Because who doesn't like ignoring saves? What else? What else? So, I guess, what am I trying to say here? Yeah, so with Erosion, it's a lot of fun running it on your ranged nuke of choice. On Team 1 I gave it to Sigurd, so that he can run down any of the frontlining near saves or melee units, or any, yeah, if there's any near saves, he can run down the opponent's allies. I don't think I actually ran Team 1. I built Team 1, I got the idea from someone, and I didn't like it. Just the idea that you're relying on running in, bonking someone, and then dying to like a range unit. I didn't like that. Although I'm sure people had great success with it. It gets like shut down pretty easily by ice tiles, which is like kind of everywhere now. Sakura can do it. In my comp, Robin can also do it. Fjorm and also Loki. So as soon as they drop the ice tiles, your way in is shut, and you have to waste like an action to open it up if you want to go in. So in Team 3, I'm running Fjorm. It was who was there before? I had Rhea there initially, but if I had Rhea there, Team 3 was very susceptible to getting run down by like a melee team, like Team 1. So I actually swapped in Fjorm so that she can drop the ice tiles as like a last-ditch effort to to stop people from engaging on you. Ice is super good. I wish I have more ice block fodder. If you have the orbs for it, you could try to summon on the new Heroes Return banner. Hortensia's on the banner, and she's sharing with Rearmed South, which is not the best other unit you can pull, but try your luck to pick up some Hortensias there. But yeah, my justification for slotting in Fjorm in Team 3 is because her button lets her poop out like a lot of ice tiles and block people from getting in. She's not like the best savior. Like she like folds to like everything. Like most things nowadays, she kind of just dies. But that's not the point. Her point is to make it harder for the opponent to engage. That Hortensia doesn't have Ice Lock, if I remember correctly. No, she doesn't have it. But if you bank copies of her, you can eventually duplicate Ice Lock. Sakura has it. I forget which unit introduced Ice Lock to begin with. Who had Ice Lock? I don't remember, but if you bank copies of her, you can duplicate it in the future. In terms of matches, I did okay. I queued into a gatekeeper here, a rank 1 gatekeeper. There's nothing I could do against this team. So so if you guys have played, or if you guys are still planning to play, my key bans were Sakura's. Sakura teams I had to ban, and Lin or even like Yunaka teams I had to ban. So clearly you could build some teams or sorry, like if you're building like a sorry, what am I trying to say? So yeah, if I banned Sakura and the Lins, you can still let through quite a lot of nasty stuff. And unfortunately, I had to let through their Bernie team. Bernie is actually low-key really, really good because of Paranoia. Paranoia gives you the Vantage status, and if you're fighting a range nuke team, if they can't if they die before they can hit you, then you basically get checkmated. I did fight a few Burnies, I think, last week when I was farming Favor on stream, so I stuck her in a team as well. Team 4. And she was really good. She was really, really good. Alright, let's check out SDS replays. Do I have animations on? Alright, first match was against a theme team. So I banned their Sakura, I banned their Lin, and so they were able to bring their what is this? Radiant Dawn theme team. I think I was fortunate that they were running a near save Gatry and not a far save. But based on their lineup, I think it made more sense to have a near save. So I have Shinon running Miracle, Lagu's Loyalty, all the good stuff. Leanne, Kaya, Lincia, and Gatry. So they have three rings on this team. So they kind of expected this team to get let through, so they were able to stack other rings on this team. I was actually kind of hoping that they played this team because of the themeness. Actually, turn on one more. I'm going to turn on guided just to slow things down a bit. If the replays take too long, maybe I'll turn it off, but I forgot to turn that on. Okay, I was running my Lin shooting team. And they are running their theme team. Hey, welcome Aku. Welcome. How are you doing? So here, I actually goofed up here. I forgot about the Celica ring on the Alencia. So this was like freebie. Freebie for my opponent here. Just woke up, nice. Nice. Panzaloki is lame, everyone's using Tree Man now in it. I got lucky, I didn't see any Tree Man. I was lucky and didn't see any Tree Man.
That's my daughter.
This is your end.
I'm not really sure why they moved their Alencia into that corner in particular, but because they moved their Alencia there, I was able to get the kill on her.
A stealthy
Kind of for free.
A stealthy
Finish.
If they moved her closer to Shinon, who had the Kanto curb, I would have been in a bit more trouble.
not hurt? No?
as you can.
Compose yourself.
So I'm not sure if they couldn't kill Micaiah there or not. But I was actually having trouble trying to get a kill on the Shinon because of that stupid miracle that he was running. But luckily after a dance, I was able to get the kill with Fjorm. I think the Frozen probably played a bit of a role there in getting the kill on Shinon. So, even after kind of goofing up on that turn 1, I was able to bring it back. Idun, Celica, Azura, Alphonse, and Robin. So, this one, they didn't ban my Sakura team, so I had to run it. Had to run my Sakura team. Also, because their captain wasn't the one running Erosion, which they weren't even running Erosion to begin with. But if they did, I wouldn't have done this, which is to draw back the Nidhogg, because then my Celica would have died for free.
I'm here to help. We go together.
So the ice blocks made it a little bit hard to
Emblem engage.
attack who I wanted to hit. But took out their Robin on turn 1. And that was it. Erosion season is kind of funny because a lot of times you snipe one of their units and it's like GG. Okay, so this one I am running my... I don't even know what to call this team. It's like the Vantage team. Vantage with Bernie. She gives Vantage to Ira. She basically gives it to everyone on turn 1. I've heard that Fail is like low-key really scary. And I think I did fight a few on my climb up, but I guess I didn't really see like a super scary comp with her. So Vale, Reagan, Kaya, Rhea, and Peony. This one's running lower ground, so it's a near save. Low save, sorry, not low save. Lower ground.
Right behind you.
So I didn't have DC on Ira, so
Shannon.
she got taken out. Kind of glad that they weren't running higher ground or far save on their Rhea, otherwise I would have been in some trouble.
Sorry, but this is war.
So they started the trade war
Stay
here.
alive, Bernie.
Took out my Ira, took out their Veil,
I've got my eye out.
took out my Yunaka, and then I took out their Reagan.
Right behind you.
So at this point I saw that it was tied, score-wise, and I was like trying my best to jump in for a snipe somehow.
Triandra.
I'm here.
Trying to stall me out with button, but I also had a button.
I've got my eye out.
Got him.
Yes, I've got you.
So yeah, last turn I was able to sneak in and get a kill for 2 more points. Alright. Next one is against a Diamant. I've also heard a lot about Diamant being like a super scary frontliner. I'm running the like this team. I think got let through quite a lot because other people were also trying to ban the Lins. I mean, this one had the Lin got through, but maybe they were more scared of Yunaka. But running my Lin team. Opponent's running Plume, Rhea, Veil again, and Diamant and Saline. So they popped the Vayne here, but I think even without the Vayne, I don't think I get the kill on their Rhea.
I'll keep watch. Astra Storm. Emblem, engage.
So I see what they were trying to do here, because they were like, oh, you can't kill my Rhea, so they yeeted the Rhea forward, who has the Lin ring. And yeah, Lin was able to take out the Diamant, no problem. I mean, in other seasons, this is probably like a pretty good play, because if I can't kill your Rhea and she has far saved, that Diamant was like covered. But erosion things, right? Even if I couldn't have killed the Diamant, I think I would have popped the icicle button here to slow down the Rhea. And that's why I think Fjorm's actually pretty good as a save. Even though she dies to a lot of things, the button is pretty insane. Very useful. Very, very useful. And it's not like the Ice Block veins where they disappear after every turn. They stick around for like 2 turns. So you have like 2 turns to like set up and maybe snipe someone else in their backline here. Next match was against a Gatekeeper. I couldn't do anything against this team. It's the same sort of like concept as what I was running. Vantage on everyone, and there's only I can only have one Hardy Bearing. It'd be nice if they gave us like 2 Hardy Bearings. It wouldn't be too much of an ask. They can give us 2 Hardy Bearings.
Do what you can.
Yeah, I couldn't kill anyone, and I had like no way in.
Pride of Niffle.
Because they also have icicles. So, goodbye, Captain.
Yes, I've got you. No.
The only other team that they didn't ban, I think was my... The only other team they didn't... Sorry, the only other team they didn't ban was my Cav line. And I might have done a little bit better with that team, but Vantage Ira was also a concern, so I was like, screw it, I'll just run this team. Hey, welcome Rain Thunder. Welcome.
Failed.
How are you doing today? So there's nothing I could have done there. They even had the miracle. They ran a miracle build on their Lucina, so even though Fiora had the Hardy Bearing, so she doesn't get quadded. I don't think she has. I'm not sure. I don't think she has Desperation, but if she did, actually, I think she gets it from. Actually, let's just check here. Okay, she does have Desperation. So my Fjord could have potentially walled her out, but the Miracle saved her here, so... Yeah. Took the L. Took the L. Okay, so another Veil. Nidhogg, Attuned Micaiah, Veil, Marissa, and Lucina. So now it's in this replay, it's my turn to be the Vantage bully. I am the Vantage now. I do the vantaging. I had one more turn. So if they had end turned, not that she was in range, but I could have repositioned Yunaka here. I had repo gate, so I could have repoed Yunaka here and then canted over here to keep the vantage status on everybody. Alright, I think this is the second time I got to ran this team. got to run this team, the Sakura team. Sakura, Celica. She made quite the comeback this this season. It's all thanks to Erosion and Sakura, I guess. Legendary Micaiah, Sigurd, Rhea, and Lucina.
Emblem engage.
Decided to go right for their Sigurd.
Emblem engage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's getting Kanto 2. Kanto 2 is from, I think, Salvage, right? Yeah, I think the Kanto 2 is from Salvage, but they gave me their Sigurd.
It'll be all right.
Not sturdy. His lunar flash doesn't work against the sturdies. If I was running like a shield fighter build, I think Nidhogg would have died here. But sturdy lets her tank it for days. So, I had swapped in the Edelgard because I was hoping to get a kill on Alm or the Rhea. I actually didn't. I didn't think they were running. I guess I mean, it was probably going to be Erosion or something like that. But I actually saved my captain by swapping out the Celica here. I was mostly my thinking was, okay, I'm gonna get Edelgard into a position to kill Rhea or the Alm. It wasn't to protect the Celicas, so by Edelgard.
Hope is on our side. How pathetic.
Didn't even get to do anything. I think I had the kill. I had the kill on. I had the kill on the Alm. I think I had the kill on the Micaiah as well. But because I was like too far from Sakura, she didn't have the salvage. So I couldn't just jump in and kill and warp back. Can't even Kanto 2 because she doesn't have it at the moment. So actually I have to play a little defensively this turn. So he's hitting a lot harder because he's charging up his great talents. And he gets a lot thicker and hits harder the more turns go by.
It'll be all right.
So I had a problem here. I couldn't actually kill anyone anymore. Can I? So last turn, I actually couldn't kill anyone with Celica. Well, I could, but I couldn't get out. And then the Rhea was giving people miracles, so that was kind of annoying. Somehow I was able to get the kill here, so I took it. Would have been really scary if I didn't kill her. Because what she could have done, I think she could have probably killed the Nidhogg. Just walk up and killed the Nidhogg. And that would have been GG. So I got to run the Lin team again, the Lin shooting team. Opponents running Soren, Near Save Rhea, Press Volgar, and Azura. I don't know if it's because people, I guess it's possible people don't have the the far save fodder or the higher ground fodder. But I think there was some like good reason to run, I guess, near save this season. Would Flame Emperor be an okay user of Attune Hector's kit? They're only one of my only +10 armors. I recommend if you have the Grails and the feathers to build Marnie instead. I'm not sure when Flame Emperor is getting a refine, but until then, Marnie has been just a butthead for a lot of people in Arena because of her miracle. So I think, yeah, you should build a Marnie and maybe give his kit to her. I forget if she actually wants Wily or not, or if she wants the other one, the Slick. But I can check afterwards to see how I built my Marnie. I forget if I even built her yet, but yeah, build Marnie.
Keep watch.
So this time, so if you guys remember, in my very first match, I basically gave my opponent the Lin. I change faded her up here, and their Lin Seal was able to get like a free kill. This time around, not so free. Not so free.
Emblem guide you.
The smite, what's that skill called? The smite shift, or sorry, shadow smite. It feels a lot more useful than the shadow shift. At least on certain units, I think the shadow smite a lot more useful.
Let us sing.
Only one option.
No.
Okay, she died, but she did her thing.
Don't rush in.
As Crom said,
This is your end.
don't rush in.
Tracking Tiger Tackle.
Okay, and this is the last replay to share. So this one, okay, this will be kind of interesting. Because I actually thought I messed up. I actually thought I messed up here. Maybe you guys can spot the moment I thought I messed up. But I'm running my Vantage Papaya team. Another Diamant, Rhea, Hathorn, Lucina, and Celine. I think I also saw quite a few, like at least one other person running Celine.
Time to finish the job. Target acquired.
Oh, rip. Okay, I guess I guess there's no more actions, but okay, so here is where I thought I had messed up, cuz I was expecting to Kanto over here to get out of range of Lucina. And then I still had one more action to repo out the Yunaka. But their Lucina actually couldn't kill me here because of the Paranoia status effect. So I actually killed her back with advantage if she tried to engage here. So I'm not sure if I would have done that. I certainly wasn't. I didn't think that the advantage would have kind of checkmated them here. I guess they could have like just waited a turn. No, they couldn't have waited a turn. If they waited, like if they ended turn, I could have just repoed out the Yunaka here, and they would be behind. But they did have Lucina, so I'm not sure if they prematurely surrendered here, if they could have made a comeback. But they ended up surrendering here. Because I think what they could have done is they could have just like they could have ended turn. Actually no, if they ended turn, I would have repoed the Yunaka here so that they couldn't snipe me with Lens Ring. But anyways, I like I said, I thought I messed up here by eating in Yunaka early. But it ended up winning the match, which was nice. Okay, and those are the matches. Those were the matches. Against the Gatekeeper, I don't think I didn't really have an answer for their Bernie team. I had the Hardy Bearing on my Fiorum, so yeah, nothing I could have done against their Vantage team. Also, I mentioned earlier, the only other team that they didn't ban was my Cav line, and they had a Fiorum. So even if I wanted to try to like rush in and bop them with like Crom and Sigurd, I wouldn't have been able to. So I was kind of SOL against this team regardless. They banned my Celica team, Celica Sakura. A little surprised I got to run it, but I think the only times I got to run it were against the lower ranked players here. Otherwise, that team was kind of a must ban for this season. I guess a little disappointed that Edelgard didn't really do much in Team 2. She sacrificed herself to keep Celica alive. That was probably pretty important on that particular match, that I had swapped her out. Unintentionally, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get Edelgard in position, do some killing next turn, but unintentionally saved the Celica. So yeah, that was SDR. SDR. Sorry, not SDR, SDS. SDS. So I see Yuka here. Yuka, you played on day 1, right? I think you played on day 1. I think in all of the SD seasons, I don't think I've ever... Sorry, SDS. Like, in all of the SDS seasons, I don't think I've ever played on day 1, just because I never do the prep beforehand for SDS. But SDR, I think I've done day one climbing before. Just because you only need to build one team for SDR. Very nice, May. Very nice. I saw some discussion about Spring Aether, and she's like low-key really strong. I don't remember what she does, but very good frontliner from what I hear. Foes within 3 rows, 3 columns. Inflicts a stat daunt. Inflicts guard. So she steals your visible buffs. Start of combat if units greater than 25% HP. Grants bonus to units attack speed, defense, res, equal number of foes within 3 rows or 3 columns. Deals speed damage. Reduces damage by speed. Restores 7 HP to unit after combat. So I'm not really seeing why she's so strong, because there's nothing really unique so far. You can transform. Okay, so she gets like the easier transform condition. In Aether Raids, she can transform. So SD, she doesn't. Units transformed. Grant stat. And reduce damage from foes attacked by X times 4. And special cooldown charge +1 to unit per attack. Reduces the percentage of foes. I'm not really seeing why she's so good. I mean, she has like a lot of the stuff that new unit comes with these days. She gets true damage, she gets true damage reduction. Is that really it? The double, the bonus stealing? Does she actually double it? Okay, let me read this again. If foe has, if those foes have bonuses, inflict penalty on the foes, grants bonus to foes, targets. Wait. Those foes have bonuses. Inflict penalty on those foes' attack, defense, speed. Attack, speed, defense, res, and grants bonus to foes. Grants a bonus to foes' combat targets. Yeah, she just steals your stuff, right? Double reversal in the season SD. That's about it. Oh, sorry. You're talking about the captain skill, right? I think that's what you mean. Look, speed, defense, res. Oh, okay. Let me check. I think there was a... Was there an Aether somewhere? I think there was an Aether... There was an Aether somewhere. There was an Aether somewhere. I just wanted to see if she was running reversal. But yeah, okay, I think I get it now. Cause yeah, when I read the skill, she didn't seem all that unique or like, oh my god, you gotta pull for Aether because she's completely busted. It's because of the captain skill that she really excels. Okay, I don't know where the Aether replay is, but I'm just gonna assume that they were running reversal on the Aether. Cause yeah, she'll steal your visible buffs, and then she also inflicts even more debuffs on you. So essentially, she neutralizes your visible buffs, right? Let's say you have +6 to attack. She inflicts -6 to you. She inflicts -6 to you. She gets +6. And then here you get another -12 to your attack. So, okay, yeah. Big stat swings. Thanks to the captain skill. Okay. I thought there was something like something that I missed from reading the trailer, right? Because at first, when I first read her kit and stuff, I was like, okay, that seems okay. Nothing really special about it. But yeah, with certain captain skills, certain units will pop off, like Silica here. Silica with erosion. Pretty busted. I mean, you also need Sakura as well for the rescue Kanto, but yeah. Okay, I think that might be it. Yeah, no replay. Last week I did do some extra matches, and then I got kind of punished for it. I think my opponent took a 3-death win, so I ended up losing like 20 last season because my dark team is like it's like -80 if I lose. If I get wiped, it's -80. So let's not do that this season. Oh, I guess there's still the story. Not sure if you guys want to stick around for the story, but I will do the story. I think I would have done this a lot earlier if I remembered I hadn't done it yet. Yeah, let's do the story. Okay, so we're currently on chapter 5. In the previous chapter, I believe Loki had mentioned that the only way she was trying to tell us how to defeat Balder, and based on the chapter of the next title, or sorry, based on the title of the next chapter, had something to do with finding a jewel. I guess this is like the kryptonite for kryptonite for Balder, and we're trying to find it. That's as much as I remember about the story. So,
onward.
All right, part 1. One and only weakness. I can hear their voices. The mortals are headed that way, just as I thought. But it seems they're splitting up, searching for something. It must be. They are searching for the mistletoe. I believe it is pronounced mistletoe. I was trying to look it up after the last time because I think I was calling it mistletoe, but I think this is just like a different way to spell it. They are searching for the mistletoe. Oh, Balder, you scared me. My sister, I have news. I heard Loki talking to the mortals. This mistletoe they are seeking. It will... You must not speak of it. Oh? I will not allow anyone to speak of my only weakness, even you. Just think if someone were listening in on our conversation. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. On the other hand, well done, Hother. I am impressed by you. I do already know about the mistletoe and Asec jewels, and have kept them a secret from you. I do already know about the mistletoe and Asec jewels, and have kept them a secret from you. You knew of both? I mean, of course, you know everything, Balder. Mistletoe is the one and only thing that threatens my perfection, so it is only sensible that I know about it. The mistletoe is a jewel as white as the heavens. Asec is as black as the earth. This is what Father told me. So, if we were to find both of them before the mortals, then... Yes, if I can get the white mistletoe jewel first, then there will be no way to pierce through my protection. So it's funny, because she was just telling Hother here to not mention the mistletoe or the Asec, and now she's just telling us because we, the players, need to know about it. a little, what's the word? Counterintuitive? No. She's, damn it, what's the word? She's doing exactly what she didn't want. Just so that we, the players, know more about it. And if I have the black Aesec jewel, then even if they use the mistletoe, my protection will be restored. So you see, we will be victorious no matter which one we acquire first. Yes, Balder, that is amazing. A perfect plan. Yes, I know. Oh, she's smiling. I think not just me, but I think at some point Balder will be switching sides here and joining us. I guess it's not really a theory, but up until now, all of the Fire Emblem app icon, the Fae icon, has been like the protagonists of the new OC of the book. They've never put like a villain. I guess Air was kind of villain at first, but she eventually switched sides, so Balder here might be doing the same. You must listen, Hother. This is the last we will speak of this ever again. For this concerns my only weakness, the thing that should never exist, as I am meant to be perfect. Understood? Yes, of course. Never again. Here in the depths of this place, this is where the mistletoe should be. It's close. Same with the Aesec. Then let's move. You too, Loki. Wait, where's Loki? Huh? She was just here. Oh, apologies, my dears. Apologies, dears. Thor and I had some business to attend to. You understand, don't you? That's suspicious. Where were you and what were you doing? My oh my. That curious about what we do when we're alone together? It doesn't matter. Whatever you were doing, I'm under no impression you would answer us truthfully. Thank goodness for that. Now then, let's move on. We need to find that mistletoe. I want Balder to experience pure and utter humiliation. Okay. Okay. It's just Jesse. I think we're fine.
Onward.
Yes?
Yes.
Oh, let's turn off the guided movement now. Don't need it anymore.
Yes.
I haven't given Shrena the Johanna Lance yet.
I will try.
I am thinking about it.
Fighting.
Otherwise, she doesn't really contribute all that much.
Let's go.
As you will. Hit!
We will triumph.
The mortals are that way. I wonder if they have found the resting place of the jewels. Mistletoe, a jewel as white as the heavens. Aesec, a jewel as black as the earth. I only need to find one or the other. I just cannot see well with my vision. But if I find one, Balder may praise me. I can do this. I will. Seeking praise from sibling. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip this. This is the typical random stuff they... Has nothing to do with the story, so I'm just gonna skip it.
Shall we?
What now?
My turn.
Right.
I'm sure we'll learn more about Noma whenever we actually start SOV. Right, guys?
Let's go.
Yeah.
I think I saw some people saying that Rune is like a baby Baldur. Which I don't think really makes sense, because Rune's a dude. At least, I think he is.
I have no choice.
I guess we can check his character description and confirm that.
Shall we?
Mistress of Fear, Part 3. Okay, we're gonna skip this as well. Yeah, boy, so... I don't know. Not really seeing how they can... pull a fast one on us. If you know what I mean.
Yes?
Let's go.
What now?
Onward.
Above all, the mission!
Who's friend Alphonse still putting in good work here.
As you will.
Oh,
Yes.
Shall we?
Yes. More than you bargained for.
I will try. Pardon me.
it helps that they don't put all the crazy units all on one map, but we're getting there.
I'll open the way!
Okay, this actually... this one's gonna be really tricky, because
What now?
Go.
if they don't move, then someone's gonna get sniped by Alm here. Oh god.
Right.
I
I will try.
There's nothing I can do. I think I have to... Someone has to die here. Of course they make a map where the units don't move. Oh boy.
Onward.
Oh boy.
My turn.
Yes?
What now?
The best I can do. And it's not enough.
Fall back.
Yep, we're gonna have to cheat here.
Right.
Okay, at least he dies.
What should I?
Okay, we had to do this.
I will try.
Yes.
What now?
Yes.
Have to cheat.
Found your weak spot. Let's go.
Shall we?
Rune is a sad Ash Ketchum, right? Yeah, yeah. Veronica Taylor voices
We
Rune.
will triumph. This one's on the house.
She also voices our other favorite characters like Micaiah and Manuela from the hit Fire Emblem Three Houses game.
Let's go.
When I learned that Manuela was also voiced by Veronica Taylor, at that point I think I already knew that she voices Micaiah. So every time I hear Manuela in Three Houses, whoops, oh crap, I didn't mean to skip that. Every time I hear Manuela in Three Houses, I think, oh, it's sexy Micaiah, because she has like the same. She does like it sounds just like Micaiah, but like I said, in a more sexy tone. Thank you for the S-Ring Redemption and petting and feeding Sami Sinful. Okay, I didn't see what they what Rune just said earlier. But look over there. Yes, it's a jewel as white as the heavens. Looks like we've found the hidden mistletoe, my dears. Okay, at least this time we won't get bopped by Olm. We actually need to bop him as soon as possible.
As you will.
Yes.
Right.
Onward. Let's go.
We need to do the bopping. Oh, what the heck?
For you, death.
I've lost.
Wait, where's her stupid Bane? Thought she... Where's that Bane? What would Soth say? He would say sexy Micaiah. Okay, what happened? Oh, okay. So if she does less damage than your current HP minus 1, she will do your current HP minus 1. But like her Iceberg did a giga amount of damage, so the Bane didn't the Bane effect didn't take effect, so. Okay, let's see if Rune can tank it then.
What now?
Can you tank it, Rune?
Let's go. Yes.
Shall we?
For you,
I
death.
don't think so.
Still
It's an iceberg.
weak.
It's an iceberg. Damn. Wait, I thought his warping only works for traps. Oh, he has like Omni Guidance. Yeah, I didn't think she had a warping, and I thought your warping only worked for traps, but you have a Omni Guidance effect. Okay.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, I see you. Not Rune, it's Sexy Micaiah.
I will try.
Let's go.
This doesn't really...
Let's go. Onward.
As you will.
Yes. Yes.
Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Also, I'm stuck in turn 2 now.
Shall we?
Thanks,
Let's go.
Fat Finger.
What now? Fighting.
Actually, this is the the way she voices Rune. It's definitely not Sexy Micaiah.
Onward. We will triumph.
Okay, I think we're gonna have to cheat again here because there's
My turn.
nothing I can do against these two buttheads. Someone's gonna die. I was gonna say yes. Just say it.
On this.
Hey, he actually lived. And he dies. Did he actually die?
Still
Oh,
weak.
Rune. Okay. His units are not, like, particularly strong, but...
Yes.
Right.
I mean, the way they move on the map, it's tough to get a clean
Pardon me.
kill on them. Without taking any deaths, especially with these guys. I think I need to change out their kit. This might be like a good excuse to build
Let's go.
the Johanna Lance Shrena here. Because if I'm gonna unlock to give Rune the Lin Ring, then I might as well
My turn.
feed Johanna Lance to Shrena.
Yes. Here I go.
And update her kit. Well done, Rune. Now that the Messeltane is in my hands. My hands? How shall I toy with that conceited, spoiled little brat, Balder? I'm getting a little worried here. It's better she's on our side. But even so, we still can't rest easy, can we? Why the long face, oh prince? Perk up, my dear. We just grasped a way to defeat the invincible Balder. We haven't found the Aesec that can restore her power. That concerns me. If at all possible, I'd like to continue searching for it, but that might prove challenging. I just received word from our scouts. Balder's forces are approaching us. If she has the Aesec, I'm afraid this battle... My oh my, you are quite the worrywart, aren't you? Now, quit your fuss. Balder will be here soon, so let us prepare to confront her, shall we? A jewel as black as the earth, It is here, the Aesec. This will restore Baldur's protection. If the mortals have the mistletoe, then they will have hope. They will not flee. They will stand before Baldur with the belief they can defeat her. Unbeknownst to them, I will deprive them of that belief. Oh? Okay, so that's it. That's it. I thought there was gonna be more. I thought maybe they would actually show us a picture of what the Aesec in the other item, whose name I've already forgotten. The Aesec and the mistletoe. I thought they would show us a picture of them, like they do in other books. This bitch is giving us "I'm gonna die" energy. It's crazy. Yeah, you don't get too much. I'm assuming you're talking about Hother here, but we don't get too much expression out of her. The only thing we know about her is she wants praise. She's kind of like Marnie in that way. She wants praise from Hother, and she'll do it at all costs, at any cost. Even if it's, I'm gonna go and sacrifice myself to do it. But, yeah, I guess we're gonna have to wait until next month before we find out what happens next. Kind of curious, I mean, Hother, not Hother, Baldur knows about these items, and yet she just leaves it out in the open for people to take, rather than keeping it at home, locked up in a safe. But hey, if the villains were smart, if they were any smarter, then we wouldn't have any hope, right? Since when were villains smart, right? Never. Never ever. Oh yeah, I picked up my first Celestia while I was summoning for the Alms. So I have to do that. Can't check her out here. Picked up my first Celestia.
Mage dragons have a high body temperature. Feel free to stand closer if you're cold.
Okay. Okay. Let's do it. I'm honestly still not used to nice Celestia. It was quite the shock when I mean, if you didn't play the DLC, you won't know, but in an alternate universe, the Zephyr lookalike is nice, and I'm not used to that. After having played the entire main campaign with not so nice Zephyr. He's also very bubbly too. Very bubbly personality. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for today. One last check. No replay. I haven't done this yet, but I'll do it offline. Wait, did I already? No, I didn't do it yet. Yeah, I haven't done it yet. I'll do it offline. Yeah, done. Done all the summons, and yeah, I think that'll be it. Say less, man. Yes. Yes, yes. Let's cozy up over there post-stream. Back in my quarters. Okay, alright, thank you guys for tuning in today. No, thank you for hanging out too. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. And one day we'll start SOV. We will. Okay, so the other thing I was trying to figure out is how to also stream on YouTube. And so there's a couple things I want to do. I want to redo the Heroes overlay. I want to finish up the SOV overlay, and then I also want to figure out how to also stream onto YouTube as well. There's I think the reason it's a little annoying is because if I want to do it in Streamlabs, I have to pay like some sort of subscription thing to do it. Whereas with YouTube, or not YouTube, with OBS, it's free. So yeah, there's a service called Restream.io that I used once upon a time. I don't know if it's still a thing. I don't think I've heard of that, but I will check it out. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I'll check that out. And actually, if anything, I want to move everything over to OBS anyways. If they let you do it for free, then they might as well, right? With OBS, not OBS, with Streamlabs, I think it actually costs quite a lot to do, so I'd rather not if it's free. Thieves Lab, make you pay for stuff OBS gives for free. Yeah. That's your that's your nickname for Streamlabs, right? So I mean, for some people, I think they can like easily expense it if it's like for work. If streaming is like work, they can use it as an excuse to expense it. But I just do this for fun. So if I can do it for free, I will do it for free. Anyways, hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys next week. Oh, next week. So next week. So next week, I believe on Wednesday. No, is it Wednesday? Let me check really quickly. But there's gonna be a new Heroes trailer on the 28th. So that means on Wednesday. So on the 28th, we are going to be having something called a Legendary, Mythic, and Emblem Hero banner. They're no longer telling us explicitly whether it'll be a new Emblem, new Legendary, or new Mythic hero. At least that is the impression I got from a Reddit post I saw. But yeah, trailer for that on the Wednesday. The banner comes out on the Friday, and if I can resist pulling on the Friday, I'll save all of that content for the weekend. But it's been a while since we've had a new Emblem Hero, so that is sort of what I'm expecting and what most people are also expecting for this month. So yeah, there might be some content next weekend, if it is a Emblem Hero banner, that is. Very, very possible that they can Uchi-bait us, give us some more defense mythic, reinforcement mythics to delay new emblems. But yeah, we'll see. There's an OBS extension by Atom. That is good. Okay, I'll DM you if I need any help with that, Sinful. But yeah, I'll wrap things up here. Yeah, that's it. All right, bye guys. Have a good rest of your weekend. Bye.